first season. It was so disappointing, blah blah blah. And I was like, guys, I actually really liked this season. I thought that last season was awful. I absolutely hated it. I think that it was just the worst. Like, it was just draining to watch. There were no friendships. Nobody liked each other. The final four were a mess. Like, I hated it. I actually think, like, Anaya, I liked Anaya, don't get me wrong. Sorry, not Anaya. Amaya. Wait, what's her name? Amaya. Am I getting it wrong? Oh my god, I'm like completely blanking. But, I don't think they deserved it. I really wish that Iris and TJ won because they're still together. So, anyways, yeah, last season was a mess. I hated it. 0 out of 10. If I could give it a less than that, I would. So I actually really like the boring episodes, and I like the feel-good episodes. Honestly, like, personally, I like them. It is boring for sure, but I don't mind it. Personally, like, they were feel-good. They were cute. I personally like it. But yeah, a lot of my coworkers there were like absolutely dragging the season. They were like, "This is awful. Like, I hated it." And I was like, "Guys, I like it." I will say, the way that everything would play out was very predictable. Um, so yeah, obviously, if you have not watched the finale, if you haven't watched the last few episodes, please don't watch this unless you don't care either. Because there will be spoilers. But yeah, Trinity and Bryce won. They were the obvious choice. I feel like I knew they were gonna win very early on. Like, it was just very obvious that they were gonna win. And that's fine. I really like them. I think they're really cute at first. Like, if you watch my other videos, you'll see that I wasn't really feeling them. Just because I really don't think they would last, because she's 22 and he's 30. But honestly, their age gap is just not cute to me. But I don't know. I could be wrong. And I think the family did kind of change my mind. I was like, wait, you guys families mesh well together. Families like seem to like each other. She's always like, I have a 30-year-old boyfriend. Like, she's like giggling about that, which I'm like, but she likes it. I like it, you know, but I just don't really know if I see it like really lasting till the end, but I could be wrong. They are very cute together. Don't get me wrong. Um, in the finale, they exchanged I love yous. They became boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, I feel like they had a good, solid development throughout. Like, they were friends at first, and then it developed into something deeper. They're both like chill. They have the same, like, a similar temperament from what we see, and they both like, I feel like, are healthy and have healthy discussions, are communicative. So I feel like they are very cute together. Don't get me wrong. It's just like 22 and 30 is kind of crazy, but you know, I am happy for them, and I'm happy they won. That was really cute. Let's get into the dates actually, because it's like fresh on my mind. I want to talk about the dates. My favorite date personally was Carl and Anaya's. Like, I thought it was just so not surprised they were second place. I think they were really cute. Yeah, I'm not really surprised, but yeah, the fairy tale was just, the date was so cute. Was my favorite date, I think. Like, it was just adorable. Um, I have so many like thoughts running through my mind. I'm trying to organize them so it's not like super chaotic. Okay, my second favorite date, probably Trinity and Prices, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Um, theirs was really cute. The fire show was very cool. I feel like obviously this is just the editing, but they talk about the same thing every single time. They're always like, I'm really glad we found each other. I feel like we're so good for each other. I love you, I love you, I love you. Like they just have the same conversations every single time. It's obviously just being edited like that, but I'm like, please. I feel like that this season kind of lacked that. Like, we didn't really see any like fun conversations between most of the couples, and I wish that we did. But that's okay. I thought the pictures of Memory Lane was really cute. Like, all of them walking down to like at the end of the finale, like seeing all their pictures from the seasons past was really cute. I thought the montage of all the videos, like from their family, was really, really sweet. I thought that was cute. I think the videos from the celebrities were a bit random, but cute. Yeah, Kata and Zach, I kind of knew they were pretty fourth. I really like Kata. Zach kind of grew on me the last episode only. Like, he seemed sweet in the last episode only. Um, yeah, theirs was probably my least favorite date. I do think that it was like an homage to New Hampshire because it's like very outdoorsy. Like they like New Hampshire has like mountains and rivers like that. Their date did. I don't think it was like the swamp. Um, but yeah, and they had like dry ass sandwiches. I don't know. They got like a little bit of a better date, but it still seemed really cute. But theirs was definitely like the worst date. And I actually really liked Melanie and Sincere's date. I don't like Sincere still. I was waiting for her to push him in the ocean. Honestly, I was like, when are you gonna push him over? I'm just kidding. Kind of. But I really like that they made pizzas together. I think dates with activities are really cute. So I like that they made pizzas together. I like that he gave her a massage. I don't love that he was like, rock, paper, scissors, throw gets the massage. I think he was joking, but it was also like, peace out for real. Like, shut the fuck up. But yeah, I think they had a cute date. It wasn't the best date. I think my ranking for the dates are Anaya and Carl's, Trinity and Bryce, Melanie and Sincere's, and then Kata and Zach's, probably. But yeah, I just loved Anaya and Carl's. Like, the storybook was just so adorable to me, and they both looked stunning. Like, she looked so good. Everyone looks so good in the finale. Kata in that pink dress, she ate. She actually ate. She looks so good. I'm excited to see how all the couples are after they leave. Like, I'm very curious. Like, I genuinely think I want to follow this cast and like see where they go. If they have a Beyond the Villa season, I would love to see that too. Like, I would watch that because I really do care about where they are. So yeah, I think that's most of my thoughts on the finale. Like, I think overall the finale episode was really cute. It was good. Seeing all the dates and all just the relationships grow and stuff. Oh, I was gonna say the Melanie and Sincere date. Sincere was like, "Oh, you're so resilient," which, okay, anyway. But I'm glad that she kind of called him out on that. Like, don't test my resilience. Like, that's the most. Like, I'm gonna be resilient. And he was like, no, you don't have to worry about that. Which we'll see about that. But yeah, I really just hope they don't. Sorry, I got a message from work. I just really hope they don't last. Like, she just deserves better, honestly. Sorry, I got a work message. I'm on my break, don't worry, but I still have my laptop on, just in case I'm needed. I'm working from home today because my foot is still fractured. Anyway, my foot has been fractured for 6 weeks, from the beginning of Love Island to the end. We went through it together. was after her parents, like the families left. She had that conversation. She kind of like left the conversation being like I don't really know entirely how I feel. And so, anyways, I think like sincere leaves, right? And one of the guys, I think it was Bryce. I have such a foggy memory about it, but he was like, "Oh, like that didn't look good. Like how was that conversation?" And he was like, "No, no, it was a good conversation." And I'm like, "No, it wasn't. Like how can another man read your girl's like body language and mood better than you can?" I don't know. I just do not like them together. Like, yeah, I do know that they were. I did have a feeling they were gonna make it to the top 4 though, because Melanie has a good fan base. I feel like I'm part of that fan base. Like, I really want her to like leave that man and just thrive. I hope he like gets no success outside of the show. Like, um, sorry, my thing is kind of loud. Let me reduce that. Um, sorry, I keep losing my train of thought, but I just don't want them together. Oh yeah, I hope he just doesn't get any like success regarding like fame, sponsorships, all of that stuff. I hope he doesn't get any of that. Like, that should be the consequence. I hope he's like successful in, generally in his career and stuff, but I hope it's not related to like fame stuff, like modeling, acting, none of that shit. Music, none of it. Like, I just want him to like go back to his normal as regular life, and I want her to thrive. Without him. And I and Carl are cute. I hope they last. They're very sweet. Kid and Zach. I don't know, I kind of feel like Kid deserves better, but it seems like she really likes him, so I hope that, like, I hope just Zach was just getting a bad at it, because it just seemed like the whole time he didn't really like her as much. He was, like, so nonchalant. Um, he was just, like, annoying and instigating everything all the time, but maybe he was just getting a bad at it. But I hope that they last and they're cute and stuff like that. I don't know. I think the end was very sweet. Like, I want to be wherever you are. All of that stuff was really cute. And then Train Price, of course, I hope they last too. I hope they last, and I hope it's cute. I don't know if I see it lasting too long. Like, maybe like a year and a half. But yeah. Okay, now let's talk about Family Day. I'm trying to see if I've talked everything about the finale. I think I did. Okay, Family Day. Family Day was really cute. Loved Family Day. That was all really sweet. I was so frustrated that Melanie's mom and sister were like talking sense into her. I was like waiting for that, because I was like, someone needs to talk sense into Melanie. And I'm glad that her sister and her mom did, but like, it's annoying and frustrating that Melanie decided to stay and just like kind of be like, I still want to give this a chance. I wasn't gonna get it because she doesn't want to be stuck with the what ifs. But I was like, girl, you just deserve so much better. Like, her sister basically shook her shoulders and was like, you deserve better. Her mom was like, that whole entire everything the mom said was beautiful. Like, why was I getting slightly emotional during that? But she was like, why would you give him multiple chances when everyone, like, there's so many men waiting for their first one? And like, what Sincere said, like, I have 2 fishes, why not explore 2 fishes? Like, same with Melanie, she should be exploring 2 fishes. Fish. First of all, it's 2 fish, but yeah. So I was like, this girl just needs to learn on her own, and like, this just can't invent. But yeah, they're really toxic, and I don't know. I feel like even with after she was saying like, oh, you're gonna have to work hard on this, and like, it's gonna take months, and you need to get in the good side of my mom and my sister. Which, first of all, I hope he never gets on their good side. Like, I hope they continue to just like be cold and cordial with him. Um, I I I feel like he was kind of doing out like, oh, I don't know if I really want to do that, but he was like, no, I want to, because he's a people pleaser. And like, even the things he was saying, like, oh, I wanna like, this was, I don't even remember what episode this was, but he was like, I wanna, like, I see myself eventually marrying you and having kids with you. And she was like, girl, what? And I was like, yeah, this man is just talking shit. And he said something in the finale too, where I was like, you're just talking shit. Like, I don't believe a thing out of your mouth. Um, I do understand that he's trying to grow, and I do want that for him. Like, I do want him to grow and get better and become a better person, but I don't think that it should be with Melanie. Like, I think that she should leave him, and that should be the consequence. Zach's